Hi everyone, welcome to Lily's Divinity Live. For those of you on my YouTube channel, welcome. For those of you on my Facebook, welcome. And thank you everyone for all the love and support. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. And if you're on my Facebook, follow. So this is going to be a different type of video. Someone asked me in my YouTube if I can make a video like this. They wanted me to make a video on embracing your calling as a spiritualist. And I was saying, how am I going to do this? But this is what I came up with. Okay, so in the person, I hope she doesn't mind that I'm saying her name, Nicole Smith. This video is for you. You wanted to know, which is something that I think a lot of people want to know. You know, how do you embrace all of this when you're going into when you're going through the ascension, when you're going through an awakening state. So this is I think a very important type of video for those who are going through this, who are going through the ascension, who are going through shifts in their lives, who are awakening to be someone that, you know, that they never was before, if that makes sense to you guys. You know, and the best way I could explain this is you're not going crazy. That's one. You are not going crazy, my friends, okay? Those light workers, those people who are just like, you know, I don't know. I'm feeling a certain type of way. I don't feel the way I did months ago, years ago, you know. I'm believing in things that I never believed in before, that I never thought that I could believe in. This is, it's all good. It's all good. So, what I can say about this is that what is happening when you are awakening and when you are trying to, you know, embrace your calling, your divine purpose, is not an easy thing, people. And that's why I say you're not going crazy, okay? Because you're gonna feel at times like you are, and you're not. And you're going to break free from people who are not going to understand this. And I always say that in all my readings. Not everyone's going to go on this journey with you. And the thing is that, and I wrote a lot of notes because I started getting downloads on this in the morning when I was thinking about this. And I had to actually send my fiance what I was thinking to his phone so I can keep it and write it down, because I knew this was just a download that I was getting and that it was spirit wanting me to say this on this video because they do that with me. And what I can tell you is that when you're going through these spiritual awakenings and when you're finding yourself and, you know, when you're going into your life purpose, what's happening is that you're embracing your higher self. You're embracing your higher self out of the 3D, okay? Because this right here is all the 3D, okay? And this is not who you are. So what's happening is that you're embracing a higher level out of the 3D world, and you're returning home. Your soul is always going to be calling to where you came from, if that makes sense to you guys. And let me see what else I wrote, because I had to write all this down. I was getting like crazy downloads in the morning. Don't know why. And the thing is that you're going back to your true self. Your soul is sending you back to your true self. It's sending you back to where you were before you came here into this human 3D world, okay? And you're drawn to all these different things when you're awakening, you know, to look into the subconscious mind, to look into angels, to look into, you know, spirituality, your higher self, you know, your subconscious mind. All of these things, you're drawn to it because it's familiar. It's familiar to your soul. And it will feel to you. And I had certain moments while I was going and still going through the awakening, because we're always still learning, okay? Until we get to where we know we're at our life's purpose and we know we're doing what we're supposed to do for this, for this planet. Because we all chose to come back at a certain time. I believe this, that we choose to come back at a certain time to do what we're supposed to do on this earth. But because we come in here, with a like what they say, we're a spirit having a human experience. We choose these things. We choose, and some people may be like, bullshit, maybe I do not choose to go through this crap I'm going through. Yes, you do. We choose to come back. We choose who our parents are going to be, because it's all lessons we want to learn. The soul wants to learn, but at the same time we want to also return home, which is what we're supposed to be doing here. But we need, I guess I see it as we need this human experience to be able to reach the high level outside of the 3D that we need, that that we're supposed to be at, once we've learned these certain lessons that we need to learn here. And it's all good, because it's all to help other people. Because once you have reached a certain level, okay, of spirituality, that you start seeing everything differently, And me doing this video, I thought to myself, okay, she wants to know about embracing it. And that's why I say the first thing is, you're not going crazy. Because that's the problem we have when we're going through this, and sometimes we fall back when we're going through spiritual awakenings, and we go back to stupid little things that we used to do, but we know we're still living in the 3D, but we really want to be in the 25D, because there's so many levels, people. But it's because of that, because we feel like, why am I thinking this way? People are gonna think I'm crazy, and a lot of light workers, a lot of starseeds, they doubt the gifts that they have, because we come into this world, and society and certain things in this 3D world make us believe that this is the right way, or make us believe that this is all there is. What we see, this is all there is. No, it's not. This is not all there is, my friends. Okay, and that's why I do all these things, and I put inspirational things, because I fought with this. So, my friend Nicole, if you are going through a transition, or any of you who are, I fought this for many years. I would have never thought I would have been making a video like this ever. And those who know me from when in my 20s, I was a mess. I always knew there was something, but I was always attracted to meditation and things like that, which, and angels. I was always attracted to angels. Always used to get souvenirs, had a whole bunch of angels, because my soul knows who I was before coming here, okay? My soul knows what I was doing before coming here. And I would say, for people, when you're going through this, you're going to find a lot of people that are not going to understand. They're not going to understand what's happening to you. They're not going to understand why you're losing interest of the stuff that you used to do, partying, drinking all the time, eating badly, doing all this stuff. Your soul knows these things are not good for you. They're not good for your life purpose. They're not good for your spirituality, for you to gain what you need to go back home, to get back there where who you truly are. Soul-wise, people, soul-wise, because this is very deep, okay? And what else did I write? Okay, yeah, I wrote about having a human experience. But your soul knows better, people. And what I can tell you, if you are going through an awakening, please, 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 it is not easy, okay? You will feel sometimes that you're going mad, seeing double numbers, For those of you who are clairvoyant, for those of you who are light workers, for those of you who read cards and stuff like that and get messages and you're like, how the hell am I getting this? You intuitive empaths, you will feel like you're going nuts, and you're not. You're not going nuts, my friends. You're not. It's just that you are returning to who you were, who your soul is before you came here, okay? And a good way of trying to embrace it is first by knowing that you're not going nuts, okay? And by accepting what's happening to you, and by looking more into it. Because as you're starting to look more into it, you start to accept it more, because you start to resonate more with the things that you're looking into, depending on how you're going through your spiritual awakening. You know, like, let's say, for example, if you're a person that you have always had a sick intuition, and you would know things before it would happen and things like that, embrace that. Look into things about clairvoyancy. Look into it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And once you have reached there, that you have accepted these things, that you've looked enough, and you know, and you have let go of things. It takes a lot of work also to get here, okay? It takes, and let me tell you, no one's perfect. I am definitely not perfect. I am not even a person that because that's another thing. They always say, you know, you should eat better. You should, you know, a lot of people won't even touch meat, which I truly understand why. Because my daughter, she's, you know, in her own spiritual awakening. And when she explains to me stuff about meat, I was like, I don't know. Now I get it. I get it. Because people also believe that you're taking in that karma from that animal that you're eating. And I'm not saying to become a vegan or anything like that. I'm just giving like examples of certain things, of different types of spiritual awakenings that people have gone through and have left certain things, because they know that you got to take care of your insides too while you're going through all of this. And it helps you also to embrace these things that are happening to you, because your vibration goes even higher, people, when you're doing the right thing, when you're letting go of bad habits, when you're cutting people off. And this is why people will make you also look like you are losing your damn mind sometimes, because people are afraid of what they don't understand. And people are afraid of anyone telling them something different from what everyone has, in a way, been programmed to believe. You know, that's why I love the law of attraction, because to me, I resonate with it, because I know that you can't create certain things if you stay stuck, if your subconscious mind stays stuck in what you were brought up to believe. Oh, we can't have this. Oh, we couldn't do that. Oh, you don't have enough education to do this. That's what we are programmed to believe. So when you're going, this is why it's hard for you to embrace your calling and certain things that you were meant to do here on this earth, because we are programmed to think that the 3D is where it's at. People would know the 5D is where it's at, or even higher. So yeah, so my advice would be, if you're going through this, meditate. Yes, people, meditate. You know why? Because when you meditate, there's no one around you to tell you no, no, no. Your mind may fuck with you and tell you while you're meditating when you first start, yeah, no, what are you talking about? What are you trying to do? Heal what? What are you trying to bring? What vibration? There is okay? And as you do it more and more, and start with 10 minutes, people. Calm yourself, center yourself, because centering yourself will help you so much when you're going through a spiritual awakening, and when you're trying to embrace your calling. The more you do it, the more calm you are, the more centered you are, the more it comes to you, the more your spirit guides will come to you and let you see things, okay? Yes. And believe in yourself as these things are happening to you. Don't feel that you shouldn't be doing this because this person may think. This is your journey. This is your calling, people. Your calling, okay? And deep down, the soul knows what their calling is. And if you center yourself enough through meditation, or even I've been suggesting so much about clearing people's chakras. Clearing your chakras, going to someone that you trust, okay? Someone that you have a good feeling about. And if you go to one person and you felt, I don't know, I think I may have picked up their energy, don't go back, okay? Salt bath, sage yourself up, and find another person, because you will. And ask the spirit guide to lead you to who you need to go to. Do you need to go to a Reiki healer? Do you need to go to a crystal healer? You know? And center yourself, because it's going to be easier for you when you're clearing these things in your life to be able to embrace it more and not be so doubtful. And it's all about, you know, believing in yourself, believing that the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, who you believe is, you know, is guiding you. And that's why you feel this way. That's why you are starting to think, well, maybe I am clairvoyant. Maybe I am a medium, you know. Look into these things and go to people that once you look into whatever it is that you are trying to, embrace and having a hard time embracing, things will start opening up once you start looking into it, of certain people that would help you on your journey. Because this is not something that I don't feel that is done all alone. The right people come into your life to help you, because your spirit guides are sending them, because they want you also to come home and be who you are truly meant to be. They want you to live, you chose to have a human experience, but you're also here to do good on this earth. And that's how you start to embrace your calling. You have to, accept. And I feel that by clearing yourself, your chakras, energy healing, and maybe even becoming a Reiki master, people, and talking to your angels, and talking to your spirit guides, and asking them for guidance, and centering your mind and calming yourself will help you things flow in your life, and you be able to embrace and letting go, people, letting go of that does not serve you. We all know what's not good for our soul, and it is hard to let it go, because like I said before, society tells us it's okay to be around certain people. This is the way it's always gonna be. People growing up tell us this, social media sometimes even tells us this, oh, you gotta look this way, or you gotta be this way. No, no. All you gotta do is take care of you and do right by you. So I don't know if this video is answering Nicole Smith's answer because she wanted to know about embracing your calling. And that's how I see it, as, a way of embracing your calling, knowing that whatever is coming to you is because it's time for it to come to you. It's time, because your soul is asking for you to come back, to come back home, come back to who you really are, because now it's time for you to do what you're supposed to do here. So don't ever feel afraid if you've been doing something for many years and then all of a sudden you start changing certain people, you start letting go of people, you start meeting people who are on the same level as you spiritually and are, helping you, and they're making you think. Well, yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe I'll look into Reiki classes. Maybe I'll look into spiritual healing. Maybe, do it. Because you're not going to be guided the wrong way. And if you do end up, doing something that you felt was your life purpose and then it changed up, it was because it was supposed to change up, okay? It was because you were supposed to learn something from what you were doing that you thought was your life purpose, and now you're doing something else. It was to help you get to a different level, a different spiritual level, okay? To the high, to where you're supposed to be, my friends. So let me know what you think about this video, and I'll make more of these videos, you know. This is my first one, my second one that someone asked me to do, so I'm not sure if I answered what they wanted to know. So let me know, and I hope she's watching, the person that asked for this, asked for me to make a video on this, you know. And yeah, be you, shine your light, my friends, shine your light, okay? And don't worry about nobody says to you. Don't worry about what nobody, you know, because there's always going to be someone who's going to be afraid of the things that you're speaking, okay? There's always going to be some, because they don't understand. They don't understand. They're in the 3D, and that's okay. Love and light to them. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, if they're not there yet, or if they stay in the 3D and they're happy. Maybe their soul is happy doing that. That's their business. You know what I mean? It's okay. Never take offense, people. That's one thing I also will say. Do not take offense with anything that anyone tells you while you're going through your spiritual awakening, because it's going to be many people that are not going to understand. They're not, you know, and people that you will have to cut off. And you have to be okay with that also, for you to embrace what's coming to you. Okay? Because that's just the way it is. Not everyone's going to resonate with the things that you do. I have people that don't. They don't believe in, you know, what I believe in, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't throw this on them, my beliefs, you know, and I'm cool with their beliefs too, as long as they ain't hurting nobody and they're doing good for the earth. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing good for society, and they're doing good on this planet. I don't, you know, care if they're like, oh, Lily, you cray, because I'm sure many people have thought that about me, and that's fine. So what? I don't care. I think it's kind of funny though. You know, I never thought I would be talking about this ever, like I said before, and I fought it. I said I would never be doing this publicly, reading people or doing any of this, but it's my calling, and my soul calls towards it. And I was given a lot of people on the way that helped me realize that it was my calling. So I'm hoping Nicole Smith, or whoever is seeing this, that this will help someone that has been thinking about doing certain things spiritually, or to help people. And it doesn't all have to be spiritually, people, okay? It could be any type of calling, being a teacher, being a nurse. I'm hoping that this helps someone know that if it's in your heart and you've been thinking about it, you've been guided to do that. There are no mistakes. There aren't. You know, they're only synchronicities, okay? To lead you to your divine purpose, my friends. So embrace whatever's coming your way, even if it makes you feel a certain type of way. Meditate. Find a way to help you through the transition, and you'll be fine. Because if it's your divine calling and it's your divine purpose, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Even if you had to go through a lot of shit to get there, you'll be fine. And what you're going to be doing on this earth is going to be so worth all the things that you are experiencing at the moment, or have experienced, because you're going to have a story to tell that's going to help other people shine their light. And that's a beautiful thing, my friends. So thank you for the love and support. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. And if you're on my Facebook, follow. And as always, let me know what you think about this video. Much love to everyone, and I salute the divinity within all of you. Bye now.